Welcome back to the Book of Souls, the Autobiography of Daegan Sheehan, Chapter 5, On the Road. So my story will take us from D.C. upon the injunction on the part of the Congress and the federal court system on the Christic Institute. We were fined $1.25 million as a family and as an organization, and had our 501c3 status revoked. At the age of 10 years old, I was. We sold our house in D.C. and all the office buildings my parents had in Capitol Hill to begin paying this large fee of $1.25 million that included lawyers' fees for George Bush Sr., Ronald Reagan, and a series of others that we were personally prosecuting as a nation, as a community, as a family. Now, DC was coming to a close. We packed our things quickly. It must have been a matter of a month or so, as far as I can remember, that it all started changing. I remember being in the back of the Volvo, our little Volvo station wagon. We had our first Great Pyrenees, Sophie, what a sweetheart. And she jumped into the car, and so did my family, and we packed out. We passed through New York City on the way out of DC and rounded the curve of the east all the way across the country, eventually landing in Santa Barbara, California. Jackson Brown had offered us his home outside of Santa Barbara at a place called Hollister Ranch, a series of roughly 100-acre parcels just north of Santa Barbara, near Gaviota. This was beautiful. I remember us looking for the ranch the first night we pulled into the territory, and it was a beautiful sunset over Santa Ynez Valley. Something out of a myth, it seemed. So we finally find the property. Maybe 10 at night it was. We pull in through this small gate guard area way back in the hills, and we come onto this small ranch house, and it had 110 acres, 2 horses, chickens, a large garden area, and was on the coast of Santa Barbara. This would be our sanctuary, indeed our new safe house, there on the west coast of America. Our journey here in the Book of Souls will take us through Santa Barbara, then to Boston, through New York City often, through Chicago during my summers, Florida, and in total 48 U.S. states through which I've traveled and lived for both work and fun. So I then decided to expand my horizons, you could say, and begin traveling around the world. The Book of Souls will take us through 25 countries, across the Straits of Gibraltar, deep into the Panamanian jungles of the Daegan rainforest, across the Atacama Desert of Chile, into the high Andes of Peru, into Beijing, China, Shanghai, Bangkok, and the hills of Thailand and Cambodia, through North Africa and Europe, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, and London, Herzegovina, Bosnia, Croatia, throughout the Caribbean, the Bahamas, Belize, and beyond. Beyond, I'd say, in light of the fact that those borders I crossed were not always earthwise. Indeed, the worlds I traveled to or found myself therein were otherwise. I refer not to the occult, more so to the esoteric, not to magic as one might see it in contemporary media. Instead, I will delve into the far reaches of radical actuality, as I have had the unique and in some ways fortunate opportunity to experience. These books are my gift to us all, my opportunity to share my own heart's reflections with my tribe, our human family. This is the Book of Souls, Chapter 5, On the Road, Book 1, Legacy, the Autobiography of Daegan Sheehan.